Hey, Shama UFC here. We're going to be doing a Tyson Fury showcase for his upcoming fight against Alexander Usyk. I'm going to be doing one for Usyk too, probably record it later today. But we're facing a Joe Frazier. For the most part, we just want to use our distance. We want to use the jab. We want to use our reach as much as possible. Granted, it is a little bit harder to do in this game when, desync is there. And there's a little bit of input delay in the game. Not like, well, of course it's intended. So UFC 5 does not have that. So, I'm still getting used to having input delay. But we're going to make the best with what we can do. We're hitting him with some good counter shots already, very early on. And I recently also upgraded to a studio type of microphone. So hopefully you guys enjoy the better quality audio. But yeah, with Joe Frazier, we know he has a smoking left hook. He has a body worker, and he has very dangerous traits that are not good for me to be in the pocket with him for too long. If I am in the pocket, I will keep it short and sweet as much as I can. But yeah, the matchup, when I watched the first fight, I'm still new to boxing in general as a fan. So, I was just enjoying the fight. It was hard to watch every tactic they did, But it seemed fairly even until I believe it was the 9th round where he cracks him with like a, what was it? I think like a left hand or like it was like a cross or something on the jaw. And the only reason why Tyson Fury was standing was because of the ropes for the most part. So that was very interesting to see. Because for the most part, he's been unbeatable at heavyweight, partly to do with his size, the reach, and just the footwork of Tyson Fury. It can cause hell for almost anybody in that division at any time, but Usyk seems to crack the puzzle. And it's crazy to defeat one of the biggest heavyweights we've really had in boxing. It took one of the smallest heavyweights, someone that's like the size of Usyk was the size of a regular heavyweight maybe like 20 years ago, like around 6'2 to 6'4, maybe around there max, because he got, like for the most part, Muhammad Ali, I believe, was around 6'2 or so, maybe 6'3. So you didn't really have guys like 6'5", 6'6", 6'9, guys like, Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. We didn't have a ton of those guys back then from what I saw in a lot of documentaries. But I definitely wouldn't have expected him to win because not only the skill, but the footwork and just the IQ of Fury, I thought it was going to be really hard. I didn't think he was going to dominate Usyk in the matchup per se. But I definitely thought it was going to give Usyk a lot more problems than like an Anthony Joshua. But he definitely proved me wrong, and that just makes me want to watch this rematch even more. So I can't wait to tune in. Pretty sure you guys can't wait. But yes, I will be doing this for Undisputed, like where I do UFC 5 style videos where if they are fighting like this weekend or when it's fight week for a fighter that's inside the game, if I know about it, I'll do a showcase on them, talk about the fight. I'll talk about as much as I can. My information on boxing is very, very limited because, I only know mainly the big marquee names, some of the smaller names here and there, but try my best, I'm going to learn as time goes on, and the more and more I watch boxing, I will become more knowledgeable in this sport. I'm loving it mainly because of Turkey Al-Sheikh. He's making a lot of these big fights happen more frequently. Like, I believe there's a card in February where it's completely stacked. You got Zhang Big Bang's on the card. Daniel Dubois versus Joseph Parker. What else do you got? So there's other fights in that card. I can't remember off the top of my head, but it's so stacked it reminded me of like a UFC like card. Like, it just looked like I would watch the entire card. Like, I don't, like, the main event's attractive. Yeah, we're just trying to take our time. The main event's very attractive, but also everything on the undercard is still very, very attractive as well. So I'm hoping to see more of that with the boxing cards. You know, putting on, like, imagine having like Bam Rodriguez. You know, like I think they already just did this. Like Boots Ennis, that's another one, and then you have like Terrence Crawford. Like you have like all these guys on the same card. I love seeing cards like that because it makes me want to watch the whole thing and enjoy boxing. But unfortunately, for the most part, for me as a casual boxing fan, the only real fighters I recognize are obviously going to be the main event. So I will just be tuning into the main event. But with this matchup, I love using Tyson Fury in Undisputed though. I like having a reach advantage and, you know, just using the jab, using footwork, and just wearing down my opponents throughout time. As the updates for UFC 5 came out, like you guys see, I like to pick my opponents apart. So, you know, I'm trying to have a style like that too. But I'm also trying to be good at pressuring. You know, sometimes you do need to press the gas, you know. Sometimes it might be down a round or two. You just don't know. Yeah, we're just going to take our time because we don't want to get hit with too many body shots from Joe Frazier. I believe this was definitely a really good performance. We were countering him. We kept our stamina relatively high. You know, we're trying to stay safe as possible against Joe Frazier because at any point in time, you could come out with a power smoking left hook and put us down. Most of the traits for Tyson Fury are going to be like when he's knocked down. Like you got like Lionheart, you got... he gets like 40% more damage for like 30 seconds when he's coming off a knockdown. One of the YouTubers, I was watching a YouTuber called, I believe, something Pride Fighter, something like that. I forgot, I can't think of it off the top of my head, but he did mention, I'm new to Undisputed, so I didn't know about this, but they had something called arm fatigue, where if you kept throwing like multiple chain combinations, like unrealistic big combinations, your arms would fatigue and you would get slower. Hopefully something like that is added back in because you're running into people. I get hit stun by, let's say, his first hook, and then he'll throw like 4 more or 5 more with no stamina. But the problem is, like, you get hit stunned. That's the first problem, like too often, and you get hit stunned when they have no stamina. Secondly, it's that they're able to throw them with full speed and full power. That should not be a thing because, you know, I know boxing's boxing, but in a game when you have a stamina bar, when that short-term stamina is at 0, you should be very slow and very vulnerable to take big damage. That's just how it should be. You see like how he just threw like a double hook and whiffed? Like I should be able to hit him with one good power shot or something like that to really do a ton of damage. In this fight, it works out. Now, my damage is, you know, stacking up, yes, but there's some fights where it just takes a little bit too long for that damage to kick in. So hopefully we'll see those improvements. I could still have some fun with the game, but, you know, for the most part, if I'm being honest, I can't play this game for too long. I could play UFC for a few hours, so, you know, I have a lot more fun. Certain styles annoy me, sure, but for the most part, someone's playing, like, for example, no offense to this guy, but he's playing very recklessly and very, you know, just not smart or tactical with his game plan at all, you know. There we go. We got a nice counter liver shot right there, and we put him down. I would like to see that happen way more often, and I shouldn't have to wait 4, 5, 6 rounds for this to happen. Someone's overthrowing, they have no stamina, I deserve to hurt them. It's as simple as that. But I'm not a hater of the game, you know. I put in $85, just like you guys did. I want to enjoy my investment for years to come. I want to put in like a few hours every single day for, like, you know, to play this game. I want to have fun, I want to have a blast, just like you guys. But look at that, we're going to rock into the body and knock him down again. Question is, can my boy get up? I believe this is the 3rd time we did knock him down, and we are going to finish him. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. You guys were entertained, and if so, I would appreciate, you know, guys to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you guys' opinion on the fight coming up, and see you in the next one.